welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping in. This is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the beginning of June 2023. This is just a general reading, not a one-on-one, so take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If it does not resonate, then leave it behind. Check your other placements. Sorry, once they are posted. If it still doesn't resonate, then leave it behind. The message is not for you at this time. We did just have a strawberry moon on June 3rd, last night, Saturday, which comes with it a little bit of an uncomfortable energy. Ugly truths come out, revelations, and definitely discomfort. There's also a little bit of miscommunication. So most of us, if not all, are going to be struggling with that a bit. Sorry, I'm just going to scoot you back a little bit. Maybe nip it. There we go. With that said, though, we are going to do a general reading to see what we have lying ahead of us for the beginning of June. We'll do this general reading. We'll do a little bit of clarifications if we need to, or if I feel like it. Sometimes I do the past card, not always though. And then we'll close out with our oracles as well as affirmation. So Libra, let's go ahead and get started here. Knight of Swords in the reverse is your current situation. We have Seven of Swords in the reverse for what is crossing you. That is opportunities or obstacles. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse position for the foundation of the current situation or question on your mind or what you should be focusing on. We have the Emperor in the reverse position for your past card. We have the Knight of Cups coming in, possibilities involved or what you might be hoping for. We have the Four of Swords in the upright position for the near future. We have the Two of Pentacles for you and your wonderful energy you're bringing to this reading. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse position for external or environmental influence. That could also be subconscious. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position for hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. That is our advice card for this reading. And then we also have the Ace of Swords in the reverse position for potential outcome. All right, I'm going to scoot you back one more time and just try to, I want all of them there. You know, it's so funny. I move it and then I'm like, I don't like where that is because I want everything visible, and I have it like perfect the first time, and then I touch it and then I'm like, oh, why did I do that? Okay, so now that that's all there, we're going to go ahead and get started, starting with that Knight of Swords in the reverse. Lots of knights coming out here. So Knight of Swords in the reverse is provocation, impulsiveness, and conflict. So as we already discussed, that strawberry moon comes with it with a very brash energy. So the Knight of Swords advises you to be prepared for some cruel honesty and the harsh reality of truth to come slamming down. Not only will the cold hard facts sting this time around, but they might also lead to major provocation. Debate can be useful, but be wary of sabotage or conflict for the sake of conflict. So know when to walk away. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Usually the Seven of Swords is that sneaky guy, you know, betrayal, backstabbing, you know, things of that nature. When it's in the reversed position, we have denial, secrets, discovery, and truth. So yet again, with that energy there. Seven of Swords can indicate that you're trying to fool yourself and are in denial about your situation, or that the harsh truth is finally being revealed. If it's the first, you'd better be frank and get real with yourself, because lying to yourself and keeping secrets only makes the situation worse. Face the music and deal with reality no matter how difficult it may seem. If the truth is coming to light, then what was taken from you might be coming back, or you might finally get a chance at reconciliation over a past deception. Approach this opportunity with forgiveness, patience, and gratitude. You're actually following that with the Eight of Swords. For what you should be focusing on is release, optimism, and forward movement. So really cutting those ties, releasing the past, healing, forgiveness, learning from it, moving forward. So the Eight of Swords reverse indicates that you may be finally ready to release yourself from your self-imposed restraints. Say goodbye to all those negative thought patterns and overwhelming anxieties, because you're finally in a place to open up and lower those walls. For your past card, you actually have Aries energy. It's the Emperor in the reverse. Domineeringness, rigidity, control freak, and closed-mindedness. So in the past, maybe you find it hard to kind of listen to others, or to, let other people's opinions kind of come in. You're very closed off. You're very controlled. You don't like surprises. You like everything to be a certain way. When reversed, this card warns you you're either going too far with these values or not going far enough. Is power being abused? Are you becoming domineering or overbearing? Perhaps the Emperor is calling on you to instead stand up to a flawed authority figure. This card reverse can also signify the need to nurture your self-discipline and to stop avoiding your power. Recommit yourself, lay down groundwork, and achieve your goals. So very well could have been you've lost your power a little bit in the past. You might be coming out of that. There is a lot of reversed, restricted energy here. So let's go ahead and see what's coming. The Knight of Cups, all about the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is creativity, romance, and imagination. The Knight of Cups is excitable and romantic, full of big ideas and big actions. When this card appears in a reading, it indicates that you're bringing a dream to life. You've likely received some good news or an invitation, and the Knight's appearance suggests that now is the time to follow up on it. The Knight is also in touch with their emotions, so their appearance may also indicate that this new project or news may have strong emotional implications for you, luckily in a positive way. We're going back to the swords. We have the Four of Swords, which is rest. This is your near future, Near future, the Four of Swords. Rest, restoration, introspection, recovery, and meditation. So coming out of this very unfortunate, uncomfortable time here, we have restoration, we have recovery. After the pain of the Three of Swords, you deserve a period of respite and reflection. This card signifies that it's time to take a break, whether you're dating, whether from dating or from work. You most likely need to remove yourself from your current context and take some me time. Routine and progress are fine, but if you can't stop to reflect and check in with yourself, your needs and your wants, you can't be sure you're on the right path. So taking a little bit of extra time for yourself. We're going to go ahead and clarify that Four of Swords for you. Please clarify the Four of Swords for Libra. Thank you so much. Ace of Pentacles. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ace of Wands. Interesting. And the Lovers. Very interesting. So these did come out in the reverse position. I do think that's really interesting, and the Lovers in the upright. So you're taking this time of rest and restoration. I feel like, before I continue, these two opportunities here, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, they did both come out in the reverse position. I feel like this is one of those messages that the Four of Swords is telling you that it is time to take that respite, that time to take time for yourself. If you do not do that, these opportunities will not come. These new beginnings will not come. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read the reverse definitions for you anyway, because I feel like one of them, when it's in the reverse, maybe both of these, it isn't that it's not coming still, it's just delayed. So, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is financial loss, lack of commitment, lack of security. The Ace of Pentacles warns of financial mismanagement and disappointment. It could also mean that the foundation of these new opportunities is flimsy at best, so the stability and security of future endeavors may be fleeting or questionable. Last, the reverse Ace of Pentacles can note that commitment, either yours or others, is wavering or revoked entirely, putting these exciting new possibilities at risk or on hold completely. Ace of Wands. Setbacks, lack of conviction, inspirational blocks. So when reversed, the Ace of Wands warns of creative blocks or the absence of willpower. You're no longer excited about that cutie you chatted up last week, and none of the ideas you thought of panned out for your work venture. While fluctuating feelings and poor results are natural, see if there aren't some internal adjustments you can make to reignite the flame. So absolutely, as said, I feel like that is more so if you do not take the time to figure out and to settle with yourself, to figure out what you need, to prioritize yourself, to really get that introspection, that is what is coming. Those setbacks, the lack of conviction, the lack of willpower, the lack of commitment from even yourself. If you take that time of the Four of Swords and you really do get that R&R and you talk to yourself, you sit with yourself, you heal, you're going to have those in the upright. You're going to have financial opportunity, new beginnings, new manifestations coming in and coming in fast. You then actually have the Lover's card, which is Gemini. The Lover's card is a soulmate card. Love, connection, harmony, fulfillment, and aligning values. So the lovers aim for harmony both with each other and within themselves. Individually, each lover is learning what they value and desire. This knowledge helps them come together in a loving, tender, and vulnerable relationship, unifying in an intentional and honest way. The lovers signify meaningful, vulnerable connections, not always romantic in nature, with others. Okay, and actually real quick, I usually do this at the end, but I'm going to go ahead and pull, thank you so much, for romance angels. Any more? Thank you so much. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to actually pull your romance angels now because I do have a relationship energy coming through here. You do actually have, this could be the one, which you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So definitely somebody you already know, possibly even from a past life. You do have worth waiting for. So divine timing has work in your love life right now. So be patient, visualize, affirm, come into that positive place, come from a place of abundance. You are attracting them. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So find your passion, sing it loud, okay? And really go for it. And when you find this person, you're going to feel it. It's going to be like sparks. Perhaps you already have this person in your life. Perhaps they're just around the corner. So definitely something to pay attention to. For you and the wonderful energy you're bringing to this reading, we do have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is balance, duality, multitasking, and choice. So again, twos are always decisions, choices to be made. The Two of Pentacles is all about balancing the priorities in your life. Because we're dealing with the Suit of Pentacles, this means you're most likely juggling your work-life balance, deciding whether to save or spend money, switching among a variety of tasks and projects, or working two jobs. It can apply to love or the spirit as well. Do you need to decide what takes priority? Are you handling too much right now? So remember in the classic depictions of the Two of Pentacles, it's the guy juggling. He's juggling too much. So time to definitely prioritize, choose which option. Those decisions can be very difficult to make, but it is time to really start prioritizing and figuring out what you need to do. Back to the swords. We actually have the Three of Swords. The Four of Swords actually mentioned it already, but this is your external environmental influence. This is a subconscious. The Three of Swords is actually coming out of pain, moving on, being stuck, and healing. So when reversed, the Three of Swords hints that your period of heartbreak may be coming to an end if you let it. That doesn't mean the pain isn't there. It just might have lessened or shifted. Don't let overthinking or suppression of the situation prevent growth and healing. Grief has a way of dragging you down and making you settle, but try not to let that happen. Remember that after every fire, new life blooms. Okay? So remember that. We do have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a little bit of a sad card, but you actually have it in the reverse. This is hopes, fears, reminders, and warnings. This is your advice card. So the Five of Pentacles is here for recovery, resilience, and bouncing back. It's here to signify that you're finally coming out of a period of struggle and moving on. You may not be totally out of the woods yet, but you're on your way to recovering what was lost. Keep doing what you're doing, and remember to always call upon and support in turn the community that helped you during this time. Now, I just want to point out that it's talking about recovering what was lost. You have that Seven of Swords, which also mentioned that, and the Eight of Swords. Things are coming to light with this new strawberry moon energy. So things come to light, pain happens, it's uncomfortable, you grow from it, you forgive, you learn, you move on, better things come. Every fire, life blooms anew. We then are back to the swords, Ace of Swords. In the reverse, there's a coldness, a cruelty, a curtness, and over-rationality in the reverse position. The Ace of Swords warns that you could be too cold, rational, and disciplined to the point that you might not care how others feel or how your words may cause damage. Intellect is important. The truth is what rules this card, but be careful, you're still human. Don't forget kindness. Again, that's kind of speaking on your Emperor in the reverse above. We're going to go ahead and clarify your potential outcome as well for Libra. Thank you so much. Being wary of being that cold, curt, individual. You're actually coming in with the Hanged Man, which is all about getting a new perspective. You have the Four of Wands, a very celebrational card. It's very harmonious, happy validation and success. And you actually have Scorpio energy as well, Death, which heralds new beginnings. There's still a change there. It still can be painful. It still can be detrimental almost. But the change is needed. The change brings new beginnings. So it's not something to give up over. Hanged Man, card number 12. 12, 12, 12. New perspectives, letting go, pausing, and trusting in the universe. So the Hanged Man is pause, letting what he knows go in order to embrace his new reality. This is exactly what this card suggests you to do. Trust and embrace your new reality. The Hanged Man is all about putting things on hold to look at the world from a new point of view. Sometimes these pauses are taken to allow time to reevaluate a situation. Other times, however, the universe forces these pauses, stopping you so it can pull the proverbial rug out from underneath you. Learn to trust in the universe when this happens. Things will look different after you fall. Pay attention to this new perspective and surrender to it. Okay. Four of Wands, as said, success, security, celebration, rewards, and joy. So when the Four of Wands arrives, it heralds achievements on an individual and communal level. Reap the rewards for the groundwork you've laid. Whether you've received a well-deserved title change at work, graduated from an educational program, revel in this momentous milestone. You've done a lot of great work to make it this far, but don't forget the supportive people who have helped you along the way. They saw your potential all along. Celebrate this new fantastic normal with them. Then we're going back to card number 13, Death, Scorpio energy. Endings, rebirth, change, transformation, and letting go. This is a time of transformation. We are coming out bigger and better than we were before. It can seem frightening, but death is really a positive card that signifies change. One phase is ending, and now you're entering a new one. This change can feel sudden. It might be scary or painful, and it may involve grief. But remember that death heralds new beginnings, too. Growing pains are signs of progress. Leave behind unnecessary and harmful attachments so you can better embrace the new you. So it's not that bad. It's going to be a little ugly. It's going to feel uncomfortable, but you are rising from the ashes, and your life is becoming anew. Good things popping. Okay, that one already flipped, so we're going to go for it. Angels of Abundance, God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Abundance is all around you. God, universe, source, creator, whatever you believe in, is all around you. It is your source. You have it at the tip of your tongue, the palm of your hand. Okay? Believe in yourself. For angel therapy, we have integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Remember that sleekiness of the Seven of Swords, that betrayal. Align your integrity. Align your actions with your integrity. Sacral chakra, you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So cut cords. If something is not serving you, remove yourself. Okay, let's grab the life purpose, Libra. We have, you actually got 3 cards. See, look at this. Infinite abundance, yet again. You are fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Okay, infinite abundance. You have it coming to you. Believe it. Believe in yourself. Sit with yourself. Listen to your integrity. Listen to your heart. Artists, engaging in artistic activities beneficial to your career and every other area in your life. So are you being called to draw, to paint, to write, to act, to dance? Find that passion. Crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. Go out and get yourself some crystals, meditate, really bring in that wonderful energy, that cleansing spirit. All right, Libra. Nice. All right. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. Card number 34, shaman's dream. Okay. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. past lessons, being well-informed, ancestral wisdom. There are times when you're meant to discover and explore new terrain in your life, even to be a part of a wave of change. This is one of those times that what you're contemplating is perhaps new to you, but others have laid well-worn paths and left wisdom for you to rely and reflect upon. This is so you have a better understanding of the potentials and possible pitfalls on your journey. When you know the lay of the land, you are better able to fully experience what is being offered to you. This is a wonderful time to seek a mentor or good advice from an expert or elder. That way you will be able to meet life's opportunities and challenges well informed. Knowing you have a map, now you can be curious about what else is here. This is a path that promises success in all areas. Where others before you have dared to tread, you will discover the treasure they have left behind you to make your own. Sorry, obviously I can't read today. So absolutely, I think there's a path calling to you. I think you're afraid to take it. I do feel like there is a cold curtness to you, probably from pain. Ego is there to protect us, and it becomes to absorb us. Your affirmation, Libra, is compassion for the beginning of June here. Compassion. Sometimes the most positive effect on our own well-being comes from showing some compassion to someone else. By being understanding, kind, and caring to those around us, we are exercising our own best qualities and actively putting some goodness and light into the world. With my compassion, I make a positive difference to the world. I am sensitive to the needs of others. Okay. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated. If it did, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.